Fala galera, sejam bem-vindos ao Drácula Corp. Estamos aqui para mais um vídeo de Baldur's Gate 3, continuando de onde paramos o vídeo anterior. Vamos aqui continuar nossas explorações aqui pela Umbra Terra, não pela Malisombra aqui. Esqueci o nome desse lugar, cara, eu tenho que lembrar. Um balde de carvão, bababá. Acho que era aqui, não. Vou pegar uns vinhozinhos aqui só mesmo. Tem bastante vinho e cerveja aqui. Aquele é do bom, hein? Bom, acho que é isso.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Its death was surely a great blow to the cult.
Registro dos ossos.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Deixa eu dar uma olhada nele.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Vou dar uma de feiticeira aqui.
He spent a long time in the Shadowfell, a Sharan realm without color or light. It's had a terrible effect on him. Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness.
Investigação. Triste. Tá, vamos rolar novamente, vai. Só preciso tirar um 7 ou mais. Nossa,
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
Você verificou os objetos pessoais dele?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
Chama Courage. Tá bom, está?
If he does, he isn't sane.
Tá. Jahira, eu vou te ignorar, você tá querendo me envenenar. O que esse cara tá fazendo aqui?
Your move, Maul.
You trap me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava! Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
Matar esse
She
cretino.
cheated, of course, but that's half her charm.
Qual é a outra metade?
My favorite kind, ambition. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
Qual a história da tragédia dessa região?
Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper.
Fique longe da morte, tá ouvindo?
She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
Quer saber? Deixa eu ver melhor.
Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worms? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
Ele é irritante.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked. Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
O amor é muito obstinado. se ela puser na cabeça que quer se aliar com Rafael, não há como impedir.
She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Mole's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
Pelo bem dela, espero que você tenha razão.
You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Mole would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor's... Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Eu estou vendo o Zé. Não me diga que ele também se desapareceu.
Aye, and more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Tem esperança, você sobreviveu. Tenho certeza que os outros também. O que você está fazendo aqui? Você está vindo para Baldur's Gate.
This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went.
Ainda assim você está aqui. Melhor do que ficar na mão dos outros.
Prison's the best I can hope for the ones we left behind. Zevlor seemed to think the cult wanted us alive. I almost hope he never found out why.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back
Cara, eu
there.
consegui convencer
Put
esse
it
cara a
on the
ficar
bar,
e ele ajudou
then
o
piss
pessoal
off
a
and
fugir.
leave me alone.
Jahira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jahira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Se continuar vivendo assim, você não vai conseguir ler o livro de magias, mago.
It's you. Don't you get tired of telling people how to live their lives? If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
A filha disse que você se arriscou para salvá-la e as crianças.
I tried. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous, heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Então é minha responsabilidade trazê-los de volta.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Você tem mais alguém conhecido aqui? Talvez tenha um diálogo com ela.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together. I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
Ele é um diabo, mal. Eles são patronos volúveis. Tem ambição e traição na sua frente.
So what if Raphael's a devil? Means he's got the power to keep his promise. Also, bit rich for you to tell me who I can or can't make deals with, all things considered.
O que exatamente ele ofereceu?
Protection for me and my kids, that's all. Not that it's any of your business. I'm not poking my nose into whatever trade you made with him.
Não fiz trato nenhum com ele. Você está querendo me tentar.
Looked like he was doing a pretty good job. If I had to deal with gods and worms in my head, I'd make a deal with anyone. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
Galera, eu vou encerrar essa parte por aqui, já deu já o tempo do vídeo e a gente continua na próxima parte. Valeu, tamo junto, até a próxima. Fui.